I do things in order, but since I added his name to the title, let's go ahead and talk about it at the very beginning before the intro, okay? So when the rumors are going around last weekend that basically Cinco and Cash, they're done and they broke up and all of these different things, which they're fine, okay? Anyways, that's going to be in part 2. People were posting things like, oh, it was fake. Their relationship was fake. They were just doing it for clout and all of that. And we can't believe that she was at his house, basically single apartment and all of that. So his dad did not like that. And he responded to one of the tweets. He ain't playing me, meaning Cinco, because people were saying all Cinco did was play Cash. He really doesn't like her like that, okay? She, bleep sure, wouldn't have been, at my house for a week if he was playing, meaning his son. All y'all talking ish and don't know. If they decided just to be friends, so be it, but it's never been a game. Now retweet that. Ooh, okay, Pops. He does not play. So basically, he's like, look, if this was just some chick that my boy was like, some chick from the island, he would not have invited her to our home if they genuinely did not have that connection. Not only invite a random chick that he doesn't care about to our home, regardless of what happened in the villa, he still did not know Cashay like that, okay? But their connection was so strong that he invited her to their home, and then she stayed there for the entire week, and his dad was cooking for them every day, and he was so sweet to her. So that's what he's saying. He knows his son. His son would not just invite a girl to disrespect his father like that, a girl that he doesn't care about, and everything that happened. So I'm like, okay, Pops. He's very passionate. He does not play about his son. Okay, so everything else that I have in the title, Amiee clapping back, what Amiee had to say, all of the other things, you would have to wait and watch the entire video for that. But I just had to put Pop's tweet in the front, okay? Now let's get into the other things that I have to say. Before we get into the short intro, let me just say this. I will not just be jumping to the tea, okay? Because I know most of you clicked this video to get to the tea. What happened? Is Cinco and Cashay together? What's going on? We will get to it. But this is the LA reunion. But I do things in order. I'm a storyteller. So let me do this in order and go from the beginning until to the point where we are now. So this video is going to cover everything. You're going to see videos of them hanging out, having a great time. You're going to see places where I talk about what happened and pictures and different things. Okay, so it's a combination. This is a part 1. Part 2 is coming up. So let's get into the short intro and then into the video. What's up, my Fina love, sisters? Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
They want to know where Cinco's at.
That's crazy. Guys, Cinco is with my brother. It's my brother's birthday. My brother and Cinco got really close, so they're hanging out. Everyone's asking why I unfollowed Amiee. Y'all are like commenting the meanest stuff under her profile and tagging me in it, and I just... Okay guys, obviously there's just I wanted to say there's just a lot of hate going on right now. A lot of rumors, a lot of drama, and the only thing that I want to get on here and say, obviously I'm going to address it live and I'll talk to you guys because you guys know I'm really open, but the hate, that needs to stop, like y'all bashing Amiee, y'all bashing me, y'all bashing Cinco, y'all bashing other people of the cast. It's never that serious, you guys. Like, we're normal people, we're gonna go through normal life things, and that's okay. Like, we're allowed to go through experiences and not explain it to you guys right away. Like, it's just a normal thing. But as far as the negative comments and the hate, it's really, really, really not necessary. You guys know how I am. So let's spread love and be happy and support each other. I love you guys.
I've been working on this video for a few days now. So the fact that Cashay went on Instagram Live and had a few things to say, I will be inserting different things she had to say in different places of the video. All right. But I'm also going to keep my original video and everything that I had to say. I'm not changing anything I have to say because Cashay basically said almost everything I said in my original video. You just heard her say stop the hate and all of that. I said that in my original video before I even got to see this, okay? Because Cashay just went live, but I did my video a few days ago when all of this started. I just never got around to uploading it. I said Cashay is a happy person. She's all about love and light and let us all come together and be positive. So I know she's not going to want anyone to send hate Amy's way. For those of you who are confused about what's going on, before I go any further, and for you to understand what Cashay is talking about, let's get into it. I am so behind when it comes to Cashay&Cinco update. I promised you all a part 2 and a part 3, and I've only posted part 1 to Cashay&Cinco reuniting in New York. But there is something that's going on social media that have Cinco and Cashay supporters going crazy, okay? Let's get right to the two things that Cinco and Cashay posted. Cinco posted, dumbest ish you can do is lose a person that has been down for you since y'all met. Well, Cinco, you really haven't been down for her since y'all met. You know, yes, it's TV. Versus real life, but what we saw on TV is that she's been down for you since she's met you. You left her, went with Trina, and then tried to come back, and we all saw what happened, okay? So, yeah, at the end, you said it was always her, but your actions said something else. So, yeah, not down for her since y'all met, okay? Or maybe he just meant down for her, period, not in a romantic way. Whether it was just friends, he's been down for her. Maybe that's what he meant. Cinco posted this after, okay, let's be fair. He posted this after Cashay posted this. Capricorn, before I give up on anyone, I try and I try and I try and I try until I no longer can try anymore. XOXO. Okay. And then right after that, she posted dancing and having a great time. Y'all know our girl Cash. She's always going to dance and have a great time. These two are in the middle of the club. They're supposed to be on a reunion tour, having a great time. They are having a great time. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to post those videos and everything later. But there's no way in the middle of the club where you're supposed to be grinding and having a great time with each other that you're posting things like this. Okay. These two things and their patterns being a little off is the reason why people are losing it. So let's get into more of what I have to say. Now, I'm going to get to all of the fun they had in New York when they reunited, you know, with Shannon and Josh. And
Guys, we're going on a boat.
Double date.
Double date. Ew. Guys, that's the boat we're going on.
And fashion shows and part 2 and videos and all of that. I'm going to get to that, but let's get to the hot topics first, okay? So they arrived in LA. Cashay arrived first. She did this beautiful photo shoot with Trina. You know, Trina posted the images. She's been hanging and having a great time with Trina, okay? Now, Giovanni, Cinco, Amiee, all of them were together. It looks like Cinco was on the Amiee side, hanging out with Amiee and Giovanni, and Cashay later on joined them, okay?
Yeah, Uber. Go ahead and pull up for me real quick. Yeah, pick me up right at the curb. How you talking about? Hey, Uber, pop the trunk, man. Tighten up. Do your job. Let's get it. How you talking about?
He don't know how to act. And I know his ways ain't hit like me right now.
Hey, do your job, Uber. Come on, pop the trunk. Hey, man, come on, bro. You supposed to be coming and do this shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, no right. They saved the drink.
Yo, who is this? Te quiero. Miss.
They all went to dinner, had a great time on Instagram Live together. Here's Cashay and Cinco, just having a great time. I got these little clips from Giovanni, Amiee, and other people Instagram stories, and everything looked good with this couple. Everything was so good to the point where these two were even matching, okay? They were even matching, you know, and I just love Cash. She was like, Trina, thank you for all of the hard work you went through. You know, your hairstylist came down here, the wig, the makeup, all of that, but it's just not me. She is stunning. Like, she just know how to choose colors. That is just everything on her complexion. This woman is stunning without all that extra stuff. A few nights ago when they were in the club having a good time, she absolutely took the wig off. She was like, this is not me. Thank you, Trina. Don't get mad at me because I'm sure the wig was expensive, but she didn't throw it in the trash. She kept it. And whenever she wants to switch it up again, she will. Let's get into the different reasons that people think, you know, these two are no longer together, allegedly, and why Cashay unfollowed Amiee. Amiee is the one who took this image that I've been using as my background, and she wrote my babies and she posted it to her Instagram story. So everything was good and they were having a great time. So for it to go from there within a few hours to them not being together is one of the many reasons why their supporters are freaking out. Those clips were played because they are very relevant to this story. Okay, so the first rumor is that Amiee intentionally leaked Cashay phone number. Amiee mistakenly, she said, leaked Cash phone number. This is what Cash had to say about it.
Hi guys. So yes, Amiee leaked my number on accident. And all you guys are blowing up my phone. Respectfully, please stop calling and texting me and putting me in group message, you guys. I can't even text my mother to wish her a happy birthday or get anything done because my phone is going absolutely insane. I'm gonna change my number later, but please stop calling. I love you guys so much. If you want to chat with me, just DM me. We'll talk there. I love you guys. Please stop calling.
The second rumor is this young lady right here that's in the pool with Amiee. Okay, the same pool and the same dog that you see Cinco, sitting in the pool and playing with the same dog, okay? The same woman that you barely see her face, but you see her blonde hair that's driving them around LA, all right? The same woman that ended up, okay, with Amiee, Johnny, and Cinco. They all went to the club together the night where Cashay and Cinco had absolutely no interaction, okay? This woman is the woman that was there laughing with them. All right. Everyone started accusing Cinco of cheating with this woman, saying that Amiee was seen on Instagram Live sitting on Johnny's lap. Okay, yes, screenshots from that. She's supposed to be with Wes. One moment they're together, the next moment they're not. One moment she's following him, then she's following him back. She's deleting or archiving their pictures together on social media, then she's putting some of their pictures back on social media. Their relationship is all over the place, but together or not, that's their relationship, and whatever works for them works for them. But she was on Instagram Live sitting on his lap. So people just felt like with Giovanni being gone and Cinco being there by himself and her friend being there by herself, it was almost like a double date situation where Amiee and Johnny getting to know each other. She's sitting on his lap doing all of these different things, and Cinco and the friend were left alone to get to know each other, and allegedly something happened. Of course, Cinco allegedly posted and deleted. I did not see this because if I did, you already know Queen Screenshot would have had those receipts in this video. But allegedly, Cinco posted once again that he's always being blamed for things that, he's not doing. But then he also posted allegedly that I always end up messing up, something that is good. I didn't see those, so I'm not going to stand on those two posts. But he deleted those as well. Amy responded to a comment and she wrote, "Trust me, boo," her friend that everybody is saying, Cinco allegedly cheated on Cash with. She said her friend don't want no reality TV star respectfully. She been popping. Trust me when I say she got bigger fish to catch. No, Cinco, she called you broke, child. She's my best friend and was so kind and drove us all around LA. She would never disrespect Cash because I would never allow that. So I guess all of you can put that to rest. Cinco said nothing happened. Amiee is saying not only did nothing happen, she cares about Cash and she would never allow it. Even though if Cinco did allow something to happen, blame the man and not Amiee and the friend because Cinco is an adult. Okay? Let's stop blaming the women for everything. But like Cinco said, why would he come all the way to LA in the presence of Giovanni and Amiee where people could talk and do something to Cash? Openly like that. He said he didn't do anything. Amiee is saying not only did he not do anything, she would not allow it. So that part of the story is dead. So the only other thing could be like, let me also read a comment on top, okay? Amiee responded to someone, "You could never understand because you will never have to live with a couple that both vents to you and have been there for you whenever you needed them. Getting close to both of them, Cinco would never do anything to hurt Cash. Y'all really don't know what be going on. The context in phone calls, texts, or convos in person." living with them. They were in the villa and lived together, okay, just in case some of you are confused. And then of course outside the villa, they'd be on Instagram live together, FaceTiming, conversations and all of that. That's what she's referring to. So let's go ahead and dead the whole Cinco cheated with her friend. She said her friend is not interested, and basically Cinco is not on her level. She said it, not me. She didn't say it in those words but that's what she was saying. Bigger fish. Cinco, that's your girl. Yeah, you in big fish, sir. But anyways, let's move on. Not trying to be messy. Let's move on. Now let's go back. I'm saying let's move on, but let's go back quickly to the phone number. Let's dead that one as well, because all of the videos you just watch happened after the phone number being leaked situation. So if Cashay really felt like it wasn't an accident and Amiee was being, mean and, vindictive and whatever, she wouldn't have been in the club or at dinner, dancing, having fun, taking shots and doing all of those things with Amiee. Everything happened after. Now, Amiee did leave another comment that Cinco did not even want to go to the club, or the moment that he and Cashay had the first night, he did not want to go, but she encouraged and forced him to go. Now, you can't just leave things open-ended like that. Did he not want to go because he just got off a long flight? And as you can see, he was dancing, but as the night went on, Cinco could barely open his eyes. And it's not because of the flash from the phones, the cameras and all of that. It's not because of the lights. He was gone. He was out of it, be it the alcohol mixed with the long traveling and not getting enough rest. He was over it. That's why in this picture, you see Cashay smiling and this man could barely open his eyes. Look at this video that Giovanni took. He's not behaving this way because the light was too bright and Giovanni was invading their privacy. He's completely out of it. So you have Cash smiling and Cinco could barely open his eyes. So I know the body language experts are out there. Oh, she's too much into him and she's so into him and he doesn't care. This man was tired. He's been drinking. He was done. So it's possible that either something else happened between New York and LA where Cash and Cinco had an issue, but they didn't. Everything was fine, right? So either Amiee was simply just saying he was tired. He did not want to go. He just wanted to rest after a long flight and a long day, and she encouraged him. But Amiee, when you leave comments like that and you don't add context and put the other thing, then you leave people room to make assumptions. So it's either you say Cashay is your friend and you are not going to respond, it's their business, and then leave it at that and don't respond at all. But you responding and clapping back with all of these different comments, you're only adding to the issue and you're not helping. So Cinco did not want to go. Why, Amiee? Is it because of the long flight that I'm talking about? Or is it because something else happened? You know what I'm saying? So you are giving people the opportunity to run and make up their own assumptions. The other thing that I feel like could have led to some petty disagreements, the next day comes, Cashay goes to meet with the other group, okay? Corey, Josh, Shanna, and them, right? She posted these little clips that she was going to meet up with them, and then she met up with them. Now, the fact that Cinco could barely open his eyes, it's possible that he probably said, look, I just saw Shanna and Josh in New York. We had a great time, all right? He probably sees Olivia and Corey and all of them on FaceTime all the time. I didn't get no rest yesterday from the airport. How about I get some rest, hydrate, go to the gym, get my energy back up, and I'll meet up with a crew at the club tonight. Why do I have to come out and do the whole LA thing? I don't feel good. Right? Now, Cash seems like the type of person who's very understanding, but it's possible it's like, oh, babe, I just wanted us to experience our first time in LA together. Now she's looking at Corey and Olivia. She's looking at Shanna and Josh. It's the fifth wheel. So I don't think it was devastating or something like Cash can't stand on her own. Absolutely not. She can. It's just that she was probably excited to come to LA and have, new experiences with Cinco. Whether it was going to the beach, walking hand in hand, she just wanted to have those special moments with him. And it's possible that led to some disagreements. Like, oh, baby, gonna leave leave me out here? You're not coming? You never know. Or it's possible that he's like, I can't come out, okay, to meet up and hang out with you because I'm tired. But then she looks at his Instagram and he's in the gym with Amy, you know, and Johnny. And she's like, wait a minute, you don't have energy to hang out with me, but you have energy to go to the gym? We all know that the gym means a lot to Cinco. And it means a lot to Cash too. So it's possible that the two of them might have had some disagreements because why are you not spending time with me? Yes, we just saw each other in New York, but we came here to have fun and make more memories together, and you are not here. Even the next day, it was so cute with Josh and Shannon and Josh holding her hand.
We don't want to flip it.
And then she and Corey walking in the front of Olivia filming them. It was cute. She was like, I'm the fifth wheel, whatever, I don't care. And they all just went and had fun. Cash knows how to work her way through the crowd regardless of who's there. You know, she's not codependent on this man. She simply just wanted to make new memories with him. It did not happen. No big deal. I'm not saying this is what led to all of the things they were posting. Okay, I'm just saying it's a possibility that this also happened. Now, another and the last scenario is the fact that Amy is still holding on to what Trina did. Allegedly. But before we get there, this is what Amy posted on Instagram in her stories. Sorry, but drama at this age is embarrassing. I don't associate. Not sorry. Now, if I've already read this in the beginning, I apologize. The video is just too long and I'm like, did I say this already? But that's what Amy posted. But she's been the most dramatic with these responses in the comments. Now, I understand she was simply defending herself, but for someone claiming that they're not about drama, you are in the drama. Just know that Cashay Power had the Love Island USA hashtag trending, okay? She had that thing trending. If you're not aware, Trina claimed that she trusted a family member to run her different social media pages, her phone, or whatever else she told them to run. She also confided in that family member, and that family member betrayed her and went into a group chat with some of Love Island supporters and started to spill tea.
Why do people hate me?
They don't. Everyone just said Trina's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Why does no one said literally anything bad about you?
Literally I'm just reading.
You guys think
here's the thing, guys. Obviously,
You're
you
not gonna
know
say
that
it.
my family member passed away, my uncle, and so I've just been MIA, under the weather, not on my shit, not on my ish. Excuse my French, but I did confide in somebody, a relative, and then things happened. Anyways, you guys know the song "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy. Basically, that's what's going on, and whatever, you know, I could care less about what people think.
Olivia is drunk? Actually, I'm not. I'm just psycho. Thank you.
Trina, just own it.
Olivia is so
you guys
rude.
know.
Yeah. I'm drinking Truly.
Trina, but how would the relative know
Truly.
specific details? You guys don't have someone that you're close to in your family? My family.
First of all, everyone's saying that everyone's cutting each other off, aka mostly me. Guys, it's three of us talking. Chill. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're roasting.
Okay, let's talk one at a time. What's up?
I think, again, love and light. Love and light. We're
Yes.
all good. Everybody good.
Everyone's fine.
The best
Like,
part
you
is
know,
that
we
us
always give
three,
each other time to speak.
us three, this is me.
And the rest is me and
The
Cash.
three of us.
We're all so close that whatever you guys say is a waste of your breath because
Yeah.
Oh my God, cool. You're wasting your breath. That's literally what you just said. I'm freaking screaming. Someone said love and lies. Yo. We can't do anything in this live. I can't.
We really can't live.
No, honestly,
Are you
we're just, like,
angry at your
goofballs. Like, have a
relative,
good time.
Trina? I was angry, but I've already came to a compromise with my family.
Wait, what?
I'm just reading these
I agree,
things.
we don't...
Like, I'm not gonna entertain what happened because you guys know the truth, and all that matters is my friends know what really happened. So, and what transpired.
Exactly. And if we weren't good, you guys, we wouldn't be on live together. So that's crazy. Trina's the best.
Okay.
Crazy.
Wait.
What, Cash?
Oh, nothing. I'm just reading comments.
That's cute.
Like a little fake.
How do you know that?
Trina, enough with the lies. Oh my God. You guys are
Trina,
funny.
don't keep bringing light to it, baby girl.
You're right.
Why is everyone
You
saying
guys
I look
come for my girl one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna break another nail.
No, I'm fine. I have all of you guys, so I'm okay.
Thank you for the love, Caribbean goddess. Thank you.
Wait, not us having a mentor, Cash. You.
Have a what?
You know what though, you guys? Everyone goes through lulls of weirdness, and like that. The best thing, and I would say the most like grateful thing for me is that one of us will always pick each other up, and that's beautiful and special. So like, that's why we laugh about mean comments, because it's like if we're sad and truly sad, which never happens, because we just go to someone and like it's like, yo, tell me like what's up, and they're like, you're amazing, and it's like, no,
we
okay,
uplift
I forgot.
each other. We motivate each other.
So instead of Trina just simply saying, okay, look, something happened earlier, let me address it. Olivia, Cashay, be quiet for a second, chill. Let me just address it head on and move on. Throughout the entire live, she kept picking comments, reading them randomly, and trying to squeeze an explanation in there, to the point where even Cashay got uncomfortable, because you all know she's big on energy and she's not here for the negativity. So she got quiet for a moment, and Trina kept doing it, and people were confused. What is Trina talking about? People calling her a liar, all of these different things, to the point where Cashay had to say to her, stop reading the negative comments and stop bringing light to it, baby girl. Like, you reading the comments and every few minutes trying to discuss it is you bringing light to it. Like Olivia said, I'm here, you're here, Olivia is here. That means whatever you explain to us, we've made a choice to believe you and forgive you if you did something wrong and move on. So do the same thing or address it head on, but stop reading the comments and trying to piece your story together. Amiee, however, did not believe that story. Amiee unfollowed Trina, and Amiee is still not here for Trina. The person basically pretending to be Trina, and that's what Trina wants everyone to, believe, because she says she's telling the truth. So hey, it's all good. Do your thing. Believe what you want. Okay? The person wrote that Wes, Amiee man, her ex, whatever he is in her life at this point, tried to kiss her, Trina. Okay? Then the person also wrote, person pretending to be Trina, allegedly, that Genevieve told her that Cinco been sliding in other females' DMs, but that all of this happened when Cash was in the villa with Charlie. Well, that's irrelevant, because whatever Cinco did while Cash was in the villa is irrelevant to whatever they have going on right now, because she was in the villa pursuing another man who could do whatever he wanted to do out here. Okay, so that didn't matter. But then there was more, that Cinco doesn't really want Cash, and Cash is desperate for him. And there was a lot of not so pleasant things, posted in that group chat. The confusion is on Instagram Live when Trina said it wasn't her. The confusion was, did you confide in your family member and said these things about people who's supposed to be your friends? Or are you saying this family member made up this entire lie? Are you admitting that Wes tried to kiss you and you told a family member? Are you admitting that your friend Cashay is desperate for Cinco, even though you're claiming she's your friend? Or are you claiming all of this was a made up lie? So that's where the confusion was. Now, as you can clearly see, everyone she talked about believed Trina's story, or whatever Trina told them, whatever apologies that were given, they all accepted it and decided to move on and are all still cool with Trina. Amiee, on the other hand, is like, absolutely not. When people show me who they are, I'm going to believe them. This is not her first time. I'm not going to be, fake or do any of that. I'm done. I'm not messing with Trina, and she unfollowed Trina. Cinco also unfollowed Trina at one point, but you already know. I'm sure Cash had something to do with it. That's my girl. You know, we rocking. I don't want no animosity. Listen to what she have to say and follow her back. So Cinco followed her back. But Cinco is a grown man, okay? So I'm not saying he followed Trina back because Cash made him. It's possible that whatever Trina told him, he believed it and decided to follow her back. Amy, on the other hand, is not here for Trina and not rocking with her. She even responded to this comment right here that people's true colors will be exposed, because in summary, people are still saying, after everything that happened, why is Cash still stuck on Trina? Why is Cash so desperate to have a friendship with Trina? I don't see desperation. I see someone who knows Trina and she sees certain qualities in Trina that we don't get to see. And because of that, she's trusting, she's standing on that and continuing her friendship with Trina. So with Trina and Cashay still being cool, it's possible Amy's still not being here for Trina. Possibly said something to her girl about it because she's close with Cash. And it's possible that Cash was like, okay, girl, listen, that's the Trina situation. I want no parts. I'm still going to talk to her. I'm still going to be cool with her. And it's possible that the two of them could have had a disagreement because of Cash still carrying on this friendship with Trina. It's possible. It's also possible that Cinco could have been like, listen, I'm with Amy on this one. And that made her mad. I don't know. You all were in my DMs. Can you put some scenarios together and tell us what could have possibly happened? I'm not saying any of these things happen. I'm just saying based on the patterns and everything that I watch this weekend, all of these different things are possible. But we've seen couples, break up or have moments over the dumbest situation. So it could have been something as simple as, I want to walk with you and hold your hands and I'm over here being the fifth wheel. And then the two of them have an attitude. They probably sat back and laughed and were like, really? We did all that over something petty and silly? Amy is entitled to her opinion. She doesn't have to be friends with Trina or like her or forgive her if she doesn't want to. Trina herself is still not healed over the entire Cinco situation. Cinco is still upset about little things here and there. But I understand Cashay wants this one big happy family. This person can be in a room and that person can be in a room. And I don't care. Love and light. Miracles and blessings. That's who she is. But if people want and need time to heal from certain things, it's okay to give them that space and that opportunity to do that and not force people together. I'm not saying Cashay is doing any of that. All of these people are grown, and if they do not want to be in the same room with people or associate themselves with people, they will do that. Now, Amy liked a comment that led people to call her out, okay? Oh, you are saying that Trina is lying. You don't want to forgive her, but yet you liked a comment where the person wrote, y'all so desperate. Cash is so desperate for Cinco. Dude doesn't like her. Get over it. What on earth does Amy have to do with that? The way you will blame every other female instead of just realizing Cinco doesn't give a bleep. Now I get it. Amy probably saw, what does Amy have to do with this? She probably saw the person saying that blame Cinco if he did something disrespectful and not come after the woman, and she liked it. But in order for you to see those other things, you have to see the so desperate part. So how are you posting that you are too grown for drama? You are above the drama, but you're liking a comment like that is not so positive towards your friend, someone you were just hanging out with, where someone is calling her desperate. We will talk more about this in part 2 because this video is just too long. So basically, people came for Amy, and I understand Amy was simply defending herself and clapping back, but eventually the comments got so nasty, it became like so much and too much, and she turned the comments off under that picture. And the picture is Amy basically getting on a flight, after all of the drama, and going to Greece the next day. All right, she's in Greece, but like I said, Cinco and Cashay are fine, and I'll be talking about all of that in part 2. Thank you all for your patience, your love and support. And I'm wishing Cinco and Cashay and everyone the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care. The end of here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.